One. 3-5.
You want to do this on your chair?
Yes.
Oh, wait, here.
By ratios and proportions. Okay, pretty simple review for today. A ratio is nothing more than a fraction. Okay? So it can be written as A over B, it can be written as A to B, or it can be written as A. Okay? Proportion. This is what people usually screw up here. Two fractions set equal to each other. Only two fractions, nothing else. One term on the left, one term on the right. All right, example 1. 2/5 equals x over 3. How do we solve proportions? Cross products, cross multiplication. Now, instead of doing cross multiplication here, it's easy just to solve it. How do you get x by itself? Look at x. What would you do to get x by itself? Go ahead.
Times 3.
Just multiply by 3, and you'd be done. Okay. So you can cross multiply if you want. That's 6. That's 5x. Divide off the 5. You get x equals 6/5. Or you look at this. X is in the numerator, and this only works if x is in the numerator. Multiply by the 3. You get 6 over 5. Okay. In general, when we do proportions, you're going to cross multiply. Example 2. X over 8 equals 11 over 4. Solve. X over 8 equals 11 over 4. Should not be using a calculator.
22.
8 times 11 is 88. 88 divided by 4 is 22.
Or like, can't you do like, since 8 is 2 times more than 4, isn't x have to be 2 times more than 11?
Yes. Which we're going to get into that tomorrow or Wednesday. That's good use. Alright, so 4x. I'll go ahead and do cross multiplication for those of you who are comfortable with that. But it is not necessary. Okay. Example 3 is x over 0.5 equal to 9 over 2.5. You get those problems right now. Okay, so now what do you want to do? What we do? Yeah.
Cross.
You can cross multiply if you want, or you can still multiply by 0.5 on each side. But if you multiply by 0.5 on each side, you're still going to have to use your calculator and divide. Okay? So it doesn't really matter here. So that's 2.5x equals 0.5 times 9. Alright? So 2.5x equals 4.5. Half of 9 is 4.5. Now you divide off the 2.5. So this is all review for everybody. So x equals what? What?
1.8.
1.8. Alright. Any questions so far? So everybody's happy with this, right? Easy? Alright, well let's give you a few more examples. Make sure we're on the same page. Okay, example 4 is 6x over 10 equal to 36 over 15. Again, you got 2 ways you can solve it. You can cross multiply, or what else could we do? What else can we do? Reggie?
Multiply 10 by 36.
That's cross multiplying. How about,
And multiply 10 over 6.
yeah, multiply by the reciprocal, 10 over 6. Alright, so let's cross multiply, because I assume some of you are doing that. That's 360. 6 times 15. Okay, right out to 90. 36 divided by 9 is 4. Good. Alright, example 5. 7 over 112 equals x minus 3 over 8. Now, what do we do? 7 over 112 equals x minus 3 over 8. Well, you're going to cross multiply. So the first thing you need to do, let's go ahead and do this. It's 112 times x. Isn't it also 112 times the minus 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to understand that this is a grouping symbol. Remember, we've already talked about these things. That just because there aren't any parentheses doesn't mean there isn't a grouping symbol. So that is times this whole thing. 112 times the numerator, x minus 3. So you need parentheses at that point. Equals 56. Now solve it. Who got it? Still working? We good? And the last one, just to make sure we understand. X is to 10 as 7 is to 2. So, given a written form, can you set up the proportion? So remember, this is your ratio, that's a ratio, and as is treated as equals. So x is to 10 as 7 is to 2. Which is what? 35. 2x 2. 35 equals x. Any questions? Alright, so good review. Let's go ahead and do our assignment. Page 165. 8 to 48 evens and the mixed review evens.